Hi guys, welcome back. This is Sam. Today we're going to talk about effect of US elections on a common man's life and more important, 7 areas that I feel are important to us on a day-to-day basis. Whether it's Democrats or it's Republicans, that is a close fight, and on 5th of November we get into elections and the new elected officials come into office on 20th of January. So let's look at the 7 areas I have demarcated and see how it's going to affect if it is Democrats or if it's Republicans based on the current trend in the market. And this is purely my personal opinion, and you're free to make your own judgment based on what you feel is appropriate. So let's look at the 7 areas. So I'm going to talk about stocks, bullion, energy, real estate, crypto, currency, and last but not the least is the immigration. So let's talk about the stocks. So the stocks we have seen have been volatile after COVID, but they have been generally trending up. Now, once the election is over, if Democrats come into power, we expect the stocks to be choppy and keep going sideways rather than up or down. All right. But if Republicans come into power, and we know that all the top business and blue chip companies will benefit out of that, so we expect the stock to go up should Republicans come into power. The next is the bullion, which is gold and silver. Because of the inflationary pressure, that because of the easier monetary policies that Democrats have, we expect bullion to continue to go up should Democrats come into power. And because of more fiscal responsible policies, so to speak, we will have bullion going down should Republicans come into power. So Democrats will have an upward effect on bullion and Republicans will have a downward effect on gold and silver. Next is the energy. So Democrats are green energy friendly, whereas Republicans favor even the fossil fuel. So if Democrats come in power, we expect the prices to remain high, but more important, the energy companies are expected to go again sideways. But if Republicans come into power, they are in favor of all kinds of fuels, whether it's clean energy or it's fossil fuel. So we expect energy companies to do much, much better, and hence energy will be going up, both oil and gas, not in terms of consumer price, the price might go down, but the energy sector will do much, much better in general. Next is the real estate sector. The real estate sector, the Democrats favor affordable housing and they favor the tenancy acts, whereas the Republicans favor the landlords and the luxury housing market. So the home ownership is expected to go up if Republicans come into power, and it's expected to go down if Democrats come into power because it's more about affordable housing. Next is the cryptocurrency. Again, the regulatory policies of Democrats do not favor cryptocurrency, so we expect that to be choppy and go sideways or even downwards. But if Republicans come into power, we are sure that the currencies, the cryptocurrencies, the Bitcoin and Ethereum will go up much better than if Democrats come into power. Next is the currency. In the currency, because of the easier monetary policies, we expect the currency, the USD and the Canadian dollars, or the North American currency, specifically US dollars, to go down, and Republicans come into power and they will try to balance the fiscal stimulus that has been given in the last few years. So we expect the currency to go up against other currencies across the world. Last but not the least is the immigration. So Republicans are much tighter on the immigration policies with protecting the US border. And we also have the geopolitical situation in Canada, which also is impacting immigration, and it's a mindset. So we expect if Republicans come into power, the immigration and the work visa programs are supposed to tighten more. If Democrats come into power, we expect it to go sideways. However, it will remain where it is, and there might be a little bit changes on the policies, but mostly the immigration will always be open if Democrats are in power. So guys, those are the 7 areas: stocks, bullion, energy, real estate, crypto, currency, and immigration, I feel will impact you as a common man. Let me know in the comment section what you think about these 7 areas, and if I'm missing any areas which you want me to cover in future. So please do like and subscribe this channel so we can intimate you when we release the next video. And this is Sam Mall signing off for Wealthwise. Thank you guys.